Before I go to bed, I would like to tell you people why I call Ghanaians my brothers, because people have been asking me why am I calling Ghanaians my brother when I'm in Nigeria. Do you understand? That is what I'm about to tell you today. Before Africa was created, Achaean, which we all know, Africa was an ancient early age of earth, and the major country that made up to create Africa are Tanzania, Zimbabwe, Congo, and West Africa, and the one they used to call Cape Verde, which is Egypt side. I don't really know that place. Cape Verde, do you understand? So in West African is where I come in. West African, there are many countries that made up West Africa, which I will not mention all. I will just mention a few. Nigeria, Ghana, Burkina Faso, Togo, Sierra Leone, Senegal, what do they call it? What do they call all of them? Gambia and etc. of them. They are the people that make up West Africa. And this is where I come in between Ghana and Nigeria. During this British time, whenever they want to fight the neighbor country for a peacekeeping mission in Africa, they always pick soldiers from Nigeria and Ghana, because that was the only way, that was the only place you can get the best soldier as of then. So because of this, Nigeria and Ghana now have this brotherhood strongness. Since then, they have been cooperating as one. Do you understand? So after said and done, during 1964 or 1960 something, let me check, because I really want you people to understand why we should stop all this nonsense that we are passing through in the country. Do you understand? Because the situation that is going on in this country is what I don't really like. In 1969, Ghana now, what is happening today is what happened in 1969. People in Ghana, the indigenous in Ghana, was complaining that Nigerians are selling lower price of what they are selling to benefit. So, in my own sense, normally indigenous should be the one to sell lower price. Why foreigners say higher price? Because they are coming from a distant land. But I was very surprised when they said that Ghanaians are the one complaining that the Nigerians are selling on a lower price. From there was a little rally which the government of then now look into it and say, okay, let the masses go, that the economic crisis is rising on a daily basis. They made a massive deportation of other Africans. Do you understand? So, which came back in 1984. Nigeria did the same thing. And ever since then, we have not stopped to go each other places. Nigeria have been coming to Ghana. Ghana have been going to Nigeria. And if you go to Nigeria, you people, why Nigeria, you see Nigeria, people notice that Nigeria are in Ghana, is the way that we are being treated in Ghana. If you come in Nigeria to see Ghanaians, it will shock you. So I don't see why we are all fighting. If a Nigerian man is selling lower price, you are an indigenous, why can't you join them and be selling that the same lower price, knowing full well that they are benefiting profit from it, and which, if they are benefiting profit for them that are coming from a distant land, that means you as an indigenous, if you start selling in that the same price, you will get more profit. Why complaining? Why? I will tell you the reason. Ghanaians, you people have this urge of calling your fellow black foreigners. You will see your black skin, knowing full well that nemesis exists in Africa. And the reason why nemesis exists in Africa is because we came in one room with one root. It's just that because of the circumstances of planning in the ancient days, which make God to make us speak different languages that we are speaking today. That is why you see people talking about tribalism today. But the fact does not stop that we are all one blood, one mentality, and one active. So I don't see why you should look your fellow black and call him a foreigner. It's not possible. Only in Nigeria that a Togo, even someone that cannot speak English, you always call him your brother. We don't call him foreigners. The only thing is that once they want to call you, where are you from? You say from Togo. Apart from that, you can never hear foreigner. The same thing go to Gambia. The same thing go to Cameroon. Cameroon that is speaking French. So it's only in Ghana I'm hearing foreigner. You will see your own fully black. You will relax. Have a full confidence to call him a foreigner, which is not nice. Which is not nice. It's not that we are stronger. Nobody is stronger in Africa. But there is a point where you create something, it becomes noticeable. And when it becomes noticeable, when the time comes, all of us will now be regretting it. All of us will now be regretting. I don't know why we should be fighting something that have been built for ancient of days. Before me and you started existing. Why are we fighting for? We should stop this nonsense, please. Ghanaians and Nigerians, we should stop this nonsense. We are bigger than this in Africa. This is not what we should be fighting for. We should be fighting for our own freedom. Do you know that we are not free up to now? We are not free up to now. One day I will make a video to tell you why we are not free in Africa up to now. We are still slaves in Africa up to now. We should be fighting for that, for our freedom, not fighting each other, making mockery of ourselves. Why the white man seeing us laughing at themselves, laughing at us? So please, let's stop this nonsense.